guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So this year, the 8th anniversary has only got 2 free-to-play units, as opposed to the 3 that we had last year. And then the 6th anniversary had a whole bunch, right? Because you had Physical UI Goku got his awakening, there's LR Roshi, there's the Tien and Roshi, and then the Krillin in 18. We've only got 2 this year. The 6th anniversary free-to-play batch is still the best, because there was a lot and they were good. Last year's we had 3, but they all sucked. I do think that LR BABIDI and this Hercule might potentially be a little bit decent. I don't know. We'll try and see what we could get from them. Now, they're doing this. This is very good. So, EZA areas are something people haven't liked for basically a long time. But the thing about these EZA areas is the longer they've stuck around and the more stages get added to particular EZA areas, the easier and easier these become, right? Now, this is the Majin Buu Saga EZA area. So this is actually stage 12 and 13 that we are able to do here. So this has been around for quite a while. And the roster of characters we could utilize here is really, really quite good, right? Like, we are in a super good position with just a ton of, again, I think very decent characters here. Who potentially could sort of lead this for us, right? So here's all the characters we're able to use. Again, there's just a million stages here now, and you know, basically the roster of characters that we're able to sort of like use here is for the most part Majin Buu Saga characters, right? So let me just go ahead and flip over real fast, right? So here's what we're looking at. Now, one of the big things is, I have seen a lot of, players like kind of not necessarily switch to JP, but at least sort of start JP accounts and stuff like this. And in order to get your 77 unit multi with the 50 tickets, you do have to EZA both BABIDI and Hercule. Now, this really isn't that bad, because all of the Majin Buu Saga story events are up right now, and you do have to do all of them in order to even open up the EZA area anyway, right? But many of these characters are fairly decent, and I don't think that there should be much difficulty. This guy is a unit who is pretty bad in, like, most content, right? Like, Red Zone style, stuff like that. But in here, he should be pretty good. If you have this guy EZA'd, you do it from Area 30, right? You get his EZA medals and stuff like that. I feel like he should be, pretty effective in here. I don't know if I ever went ahead and got all of his equips. I was grinding out some of his equips, but I think I stopped doing that. Wow, what an L. I could have showed off his incredible equips. 1000 Day Goku is probably going to be our preferred leader here at 120% HP. I guess we do have Buu Saga 130% with them. And then this, Hercule and Buu, they're at 77%. So the thing is that this really, even if you are a completely fresh, brand new account, like literally brand new, I think the start to finish grind to finish Hercule and BABIDI couldn't be more than like 2 hours or so. Because, like this Great Saiyaman unit right here, this Ultimate Gohan, the STR Goten, the Angel Goku, even Oob, again, the BABIDI and the Buu and Hercule, these are characters you can grind up relatively quickly. We'll see how tough these stages are, the Hercule and BABIDI stages. But, like, you could, easy some of these characters. Again, I know people go, oh my god, I have to grind. There's no content in the game, but I have to do it, but I don't want to do it because I want to be able to complain that there's nothing to do. But, dude, again, auto is a thing, right? Like, perhaps if auto had not been implemented in the game, I get it. But it's the same thing with Prime Battles. Prime Battles are not, dude, annoying at all, I think. You just auto that shit. It's done in, like, a couple hours. It's not that big a deal, I don't think, at all. So, is there any other characters here that could be good leader units? Now, I think this banner unit, Deborah. The thing I'm trying to do with this video, though, is I want to just sort of highlight good options to use in this stage for, like, newer players, right? So I don't want to pull up, like, Deborah, yeah, if you've been around for a while, you could use him, right? For sure. Buu Saga 3-key, 120% is great. And he is a support for extreme class Buu Saga units, too. But he's a summonable banner unit. So it's like if you're starting a fresh account to play JP, to play the anniversary, you're probably not going to have this Deborah, right? That's the thing. But there's more than enough free-to-play characters in here who can get the job done for you. And it's not like that hard to grind up some of these guys in here. Like, it's really not that bad, I think, at all to sort of, again, grind up these characters and get going. So I guess let's just build a team and jump in here. So we have 2 stages to do. The first stage is the Hercule stage, and then we also have the LR BABIDI stage. Now, I think well, he's not LR, but this Hercule is like okay or something. I don't know. He's got some stuff. I mean, he's on weak teams. We'll see. I don't want to come down too hard on him. All right, so the friend character it's giving us is the BABIDI, or the BUU and Hercule. They're BUU Saga 3-key, 77% of stats. So we probably do want to go BABIDI and Deborah here, right? They're the strongest BUU Saga one. Let's see, we're fighting Hercule. We do have to actually bring Hercule to this stage. Yeah, we do have to actually bring him. So let's add him. He has to be brought. And then let's just bring any STR characters we can. So you will bring the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan Great Saiyan Man. We'll bring the Goten. We'll just go with this. Dude, another huge update they made that is so helpful is clearing out all characters who can't participate in this event is so good, right? So it's like we just see the group of characters that we can actually use. We don't have to sort of like scroll through and stuff like that, which is very useful. So let's go ahead and jump in, and we will see how we're going to do. Yeah, here's the other thing too. They made this way less annoying. So now, if you guys remember the way EZA areas used to be, you would have to, you know, you pick either the left path or the right path, right? You know, you sort of get your medals and then you kind of finish up. Well, now it appears to be a little different here. It's just a straight line. I would assume that we can get the exclamation point in that last slot, and it might give us medals of both types, but I mean, I think that this is actually a pretty significant change right here to make this far less sort of annoying. So what I'm going to be curious to see is if we could full auto this now, because previously with EZA areas, you did have to either pick your left path or your right path. You weren't able to completely fully auto it. I will be curious to see if this one is something we actually could fully auto. That wasn't really too tough. I mean, the thing is, if you go into these stages and you're bringing type advantage, you're going to crush it. And EZA areas just aren't really too tough anyway. Like, even just grinding the free-to-play characters, I think is probably going to be enough. I don't imagine you would actually have to EZA them too, right? So it's like, for example, like if you're going to grind up the Angel Goku to take into this EZA area, I don't think you would actually need to EZA that Angel Goku as well in order to actually make him relevant in here. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think just grinding up the character is probably going to be enough. So Mr. Satan, we can kind of just get him out of here. He's really not that great. We'll just go ahead and float him. STR Super Saiyan 3, this isn't really going to be too good. He's not going to be able to super attack right here. Remember, the thing about this 1000, I guess the thing is, if you're, you know, again, a new player coming to JP for the 8th anniversary, you're not going to have 1000-day Goku right here. But he is great for this, because remember, he has 2-turn buffs he gives with his 12-key super attack. And, you know, he can give lots of different stats and stuff like that. You know, this Mr. Satan super attack, like, that animation does look, that's a free-to-play character. That does look good. I'll certainly say that. I don't really care, I think, how many free-to-play units there are, but my main focus usually is that they're usable. I'm pretty uncertain on this Hercule. I think the 50% chance to revive is, like, horrendously bad. I could say that for sure, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, these stages seems to be a joke. All right, so let's go and hop in. So this is the LR BABIDI stage right here. So for this one, we're going to have to bring LR BABIDI. Let's bring them. Let's bring LR BABIDI. Now, we want to bring any physical characters we can. So let's definitely bring you. I think we'll bring you. This unit gives Ki, which can be useful. Most of the super class characters, so. And we'll probably just bring this Ultimate Gohan, whatever. I've found that in these easy area type environments, just bringing type advantage really is all you need to do. So yeah, this is it. I don't think that this is going to be a struggle again, even for newer players or players who are, you know, starting fresh on JP for the anniversary. I don't anticipate that these are going to be difficult at all. I think that this should be a relatively smooth grind. for anyone. And again, everyone is going to be doing this because you need to do this in order to get your guaranteed ticket multi, right? Now, I am curious, does this Dabura, do they stun and seal and stuff like that, like BABIDI does? Remember, BABIDI has a 50% chance to stun on 18 key and a 50% chance to seal on his 12 key, is what he does. I really don't like 50% chance to seal, by the way. Not really a fan of that. And yeah, this fight is not tough. Unless this fight is going to end up being multiple phases or something like that, this is not tough whatsoever, right? Like, look at this. It's like, you know, if we got additional supers, that dude would have been cooked right away. All right, so sure, let's just do this. Can we do any status effects to this guy? Wait, let's see. What can we actually hit him with? You can seal him, actually. Okay, sure. You could. Sealing is strong. Dabura, this Dabura, he seals, doesn't he? Right here, this Dabura. So looks like this Dabura is going to be great for this. No, he has a medium chance to stun from his passive, is what that Dabura has. Is it the BABIDI and Dabura? Yeah, BABIDI and Dabura seal on their 12 key. That, of course, is a Battlefield LR. To be fair, the Battlefield LR BABIDI and Dabura, that's also one that's going to be tough for newer players to get. 1000 Day Goku, the LR BABIDI and Dabura, so you probably would want to use the Hercule and BUU. I'm looking, who is another character that could be good for, like, a leader for, like, a new account? It's probably the BABIDI, or the BUU and the Hercule. Because the thing is, too, is there's also, like, the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, but they have I think it was Nano who pointed this out to me, too, that, like, they've never returned the EZA area for this character ever, for some reason. You know, it's like, we're close to a year and a half, and they've never brought it back. So I don't explain that one. I can't tell you. I'm looking for BUU Saga. Yeah, I would tell people to target this character for the leader for the EZA area, probably. None of these units are really jumping out. You know, if you can get the BABIDI and Dabura, what is the LR BABIDI lead before EZAs? He's Inhuman Deeds. That's no good as well. Okay, so yeah, I would probably say make your first priority to get them, and then you could sort of flesh it out. Again, it's like you have to grind up this unit or EZA this unit. It might sound annoying, but these grinds are pretty fast, right? So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Good luck on those LR summons. Hopefully you guys don't pull triple LR Super 17 like some of the pulls I've seen. That is a terrible fate.